have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's Game 1. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Suggs. And it's Stewart in at the 2. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Smith. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Young. Throws it up high. Wagner with a steal. In transition, the Magic on the run. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, he's such a good distributor. Franz Wagner, very selfless.
.119 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Smith. Outside Johnson. Smith passes to Johnson. Down low. Here's Young. He's off on the layup. Stewart with it. And finished off by Stewart.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Atlanta with possession here. The Magic making their last shot. Young. A rebound by Stewart. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And finished off by Stewart.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Young. Dance for 3. And it's rejected. And so it's Orlando finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Rizachet out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Daniels passes to Young. Shot on the wing. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
3 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Nance. The 3 from Rizachet. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 11. And finished off by Stewart.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
And so it's
Timeout,
Quinn
timeout.
Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Orlando leading by 13. Stewart outside. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Stewart's got 15 points.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Wagner with a steal. And they're running. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Stewart. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. He gets it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's Orlando ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right now in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. On the court for Orlando, the Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. Then there's Banchero, then it's Suggs, and it's Stewart in a shooting guard. Orlando leading by 20. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
1:24 left in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Stewart. Here's Wagner. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Young. No points so far. Rebounded by Suggs.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Smith against Wagner. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And so it's Orlando cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards. All right, stops.
Asking his guys to just keep it moving. Quinn Snyder doesn't want his guys to get caught up in their own heads.
Well, there's no value in dwelling on each mistake. Learn what you can, then forget about it. Move on.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then it's Smith, then it's Trae Young. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Johnson on the wing. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And finished off by Stewart.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Pass to Stewart. For 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now here's Young. Can they get it? Young missing again. Here's Stewart. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Wagner against Smith. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Orlando. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Yeah, that's a great decision by Wagner. Quickly getting it to the open man.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Young, looking to get it going. Outside Johnson. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on